Hey there, here's Arthur, and in this video we'll have a look at how to connect your Zotero library to SciFlow. As you see here, it only takes one click, and my reference library in SciFlow is, so to speak, on the same page as my Zotero library, allowing me to use and automatically format my references here in SciFlow while I maintain and administer them here in Zotero. So to give you the best insight on how to get there yourself, this video illustrates the following 3 steps. First, setting up a Zotero account. Second, synchronizing Zotero with SciFlow. And third, using and updating those synchronized references. So, first things first, to connect a Zotero account with SciFlow, naturally one needs to have a Zotero account to begin with. While that may go without saying for using the browser implementation of Zotero, the desktop app can be used without an official account. That is why in this section I'll show you where to set up a Zotero account like this and how to link it to the desktop app in a few steps. If that should be old news for you, just skip to this time mark to continue with the next step, and for everyone else, let's set up a Zotero account. Then, on to setting up your account. If you visit the Zotero website, you can register right here, following the login into the option to register for a free account. Once the registration is complete, you can start or continue building your library directly from your browser. But this account you set up can also be used in the desktop version, giving you a backup option for switching devices, or in our case, a way of synchronizing. To connect, simply open the Edit tab and head to Preferences. From there you can link your account under the rider Sync. After entering your account information, just click here to set up syncing. And with that, your Zotero is ready for SciFlow. So I'll say, let's have a closer look at that. Now, with a Zotero account at hand, the implementation of that account into SciFlow is rather straightforward. Within the reference library menu, you can organize your reference managers here. And from there, you only need to follow the steps presented under Connect Zotero. In essence, you'll arrive at a Zotero connection point where you log in with your previously made Zotero account. Following this login, you only need to confirm a necessary private key by hitting Accept Defaults, which ultimately concludes the connection process. After that is done, you can safely close the tab, return to SciFlow, where you can start the import of your Zotero library right away. With that, all your references and the metadata maintained within them are at your disposal and can be found under the rider named Personal. And due to this immediate connection, your entries can be updated at will by resynchronizing, which we'll cover in more detail next. Once Zotero and SciFlow are synchronized, any newcomers, changes, or updates made to your library in Zotero can directly be conveyed to SciFlow. Whether it being a new reference added via persistent identifier, for example, which gathers the embedded information directly to your library like this, or an update to an entry field of an already existing reference, for instance, a correction of the title or any other available information input for that matter. These changes are communicated to SciFlow each time you fetch them from the app by synchronizing. In case of the desktop app, make sure to synchronize there as well in order to transmit the current state to SciFlow also. When that is done, all this new information arrives here in SciFlow, ready for further use and citation. In addition to that, even a reference already placed in a document can receive those updates by fetching them from the This Document tab via the respective button right here. The big payoff of connecting Zotero comes from SciFlow's formatting power. When entries are neatly maintained in Zotero, SciFlow can apply any needed citation style to these references, including the bibliography, with a single click and at any time. Whether it being an author date style like this, or an endnote style like this, or even a footnote style including, who would have guessed it, footnotes. SciFlow lets you apply all these and more forms of citation, including a fitting bibliography, without any manual effort. And that is what concludes this video about Zotero and SciFlow. I hope you've got the insight you need and wish you a happy and easy citing.